This is video 2.8, selecting an appropriate display. And before I begin, I want to tell the following people thank you very much for watching the videos. That would be Priscilla Martinez in second period, and Diani, Jennifer Duarte, Daniela, Marina, Ashley, and Luis in sixth period. And I would like to add more names to the list next time. But right now, that's only 7 students. Thank you very much. So 2.8 is about selecting an appropriate display, and the guiding question is, does it matter which graph you choose to display your data? And we talked yesterday about how a line graph is best for showing what? You guys said how something changes over time. So as long as you're graphing time, you want to use a line graph. We're going to be deciding which kinds of graphs are best for certain things. So number 1 says which display makes it easier to compare the average weight of a bulldog with the average weight of a pug. Neither one of those dogs I even like. I wish that they had picked cute dogs. But on this graph here, so we're comparing a bulldog with a pug. Which one of these graphs, the bar graph or the stem and leaf plot, makes it easier to compare the weight of a bulldog with the weight of a pug? Here's the bulldog's weight, 50. Do you see how they put the numbers above the bar? That's what we've been teaching you since elementary school. That makes it easier for your brain and your eyes. And here's the pug, 16. So we can compare those two. Now let's look at the stem and leaf plot. Where's the one for the bulldog? Where's the one for the pug? You can't see them anywhere, so this obviously is not the one to use. It would be the bar graph. So number 1, you can write bar graph. Okay, number 2. The next few, we are selecting an appropriate display for each situation. We don't have to draw them. We are just saying which one is the best. So number 2, the record high temperature for each month this year. Okay, our big clue right here is year and month. Those are measures of what? Time. Okay, so which one do we use for time? Class, which one do we use for time? You guys. Which one is best for time? Which one? Which one did we use? Line graph. Line graph. Very good. Line graph. Take 3 snacks and 3 juices. Okay, number 3 says the test scores each student had on a science test. So that's a lot of numbers that you're looking at. And one of the best ways that you can display that information is like this one right here. We could put all the scores on a stem and leaf plot. Or you can put them on a line plot where we have the grades down at the bottom. And you do the X's. Okay? Those would be good for a stem and leaf plot or a line plot because there's a bunch of different little numbers in there. All right, number 4, the favorite topping on a pizza of the students in Mrs. Witskin's class. All right, so we're talking about favorite. That means they must have taken a survey. And when you take a survey, you're putting your choices into categories. All right, tutoring class, which graph was best for categories? What kind of graph was best for categories?
Bar graph.
The bar graph. Good. That was Sandra Trejo. Very good, Sandra. Bar graph is the best one for that. Okay, Edmund's weight on his birthday over the past 10 years. We're talking about how his weight has changed over the past 10 years. What would that be? What's the best one? We're talking about years. We're talking about time.
Graph.
Which one?
Line graph.
The line graph. Line graph is for 10, for if it's going by years, that would be best for line graph. That way we can see how his weight or his, weight is increasing or decreasing. Okay, number 6, select and make an appropriate type of display. This is going to be what you do on your own. I'm going to be checking your work to see if you know how to draw the appropriate type of graph for this table. On your mark, get set, go.